God says, œYour, your future spouse has been chosen by heaven. This person is none other than œYour. God says, œYour, your future spouse has been chosen by heaven. This person is none other than the one who will love you even on your hardest days, the soul who will walk beside you for a lifetime, the one meant just for you, your perfect match in my plan. œYour, and in these words, there is more than guidance. There is a whisper of eternity, a gentle promise carried on the winds of angels, a melody that only hearts attuned to love can hear. My child, listen carefully, for these are not words to be rushed or dismissed. They are the softest of instructions, the warmest of assurances, and the most sacred of invitations. Your future love is not born of chance, not a happenstance of time, nor a fleeting shadow in the corridors of your life. It has been etched by the hand of the divine, carefully, tenderly, with infinite patience, in the blueprint of your soul before the first dawn touched the world. I am here as an angel, a messenger of light, to tell you that the love awaiting you is steadfast. It is not a love that wavers with circumstance, nor fades with the passing seasons. It is a love that stands resilient, unwavering, the kind that does not only see your brightness but embraces your shadows. It is the love that holds your hand when the world is heavy upon your shoulders, that whispers courage when fear threatens to paralyze you, that sings peace when turmoil rages around you. Imagine a love that greets you each morning with patience and understanding, that celebrates your victories with uncontainable joy, that cradles your sorrows with tender care. That is the love heaven has chosen for you. It is the love of a heart divinely matched to your own, a heart that, while not perfect in human terms, mirrors your œYour's rhythm and harmonizes with the deepest longing of your being. This soul has been walking its own path, growing, learning, and being prepared in ways you cannot yet see. They are becoming the person you will recognize not just with your eyes but with the resonance of your heart. The universe has been quietly arranging moments, encounters, and experiences to sculpt them into the partner destined to complement your journey. You, too, are being shaped, refined, and guided, so that when you meet, your hearts will recognize each other with a knowing that transcends words. There will be a glance, a touch, a shared silence, and suddenly, the world will feel complete, as though you have both been waiting for this single, divine instant. Do not rush to know the when or the how, for the timing of heaven is precise beyond mortal understanding. The universe does not stumble, it does not hurry, it moves with a wisdom that sees beyond the horizon of your present. Trust that your paths are aligning even now. Perhaps you feel moments of longing, questions that stir deep inside, or a quiet yearning in the stillness of night. These are the gentle nudges of the angels, the soft reminders that love is near, that it is preparing to find its way to you. Hold on to hope, nurture patience, and allow your heart to remain open. For the heart that trusts in divine timing is the heart that is most ready to receive a love that is meant to endure. Love, my beloved, is not only about joy. It is also about growth, about reflection, about learning to be compassionate, to forgive, to see beyond imperfections and still choose to remain. Your future spouse will be your mirror and your companion, the one who reflects back to you your own beauty and gently challenges you to become more of yourself. They will stand by you through seasons of laughter and tears, through moments of triumph and trials alike. Their love will not demand perfection, for it is rooted not in expectation but in acceptance. They will hold space for your dreams, your fears, your doubts, and your light, seeing you fully and loving you entirely. This is the love heaven speaks of, a love that is deliberate, intentional, and eternal. Imagine the quiet mornings together, the sun casting its golden glow upon your shared space, and the gentle sound of familiar laughter filling the air. Imagine the nights when challenges arise, yet you face them together, united in purpose and in spirit. This love will be a sanctuary, a refuge from the noise of the world, a place where both your hearts can breathe freely. Every glance, every touch, every whispered word will be imbued with the knowledge that you are seen, cherished, and chosen. This is the gift heaven has prepared for you, a love that is sacred, unwavering, and true. Know also that this love is not limited to grand gestures or dramatic declarations. It will reside in the smallest of moments, the brush of a hand, the quiet understanding of a glance, the shared silence that speaks more than words ever could. Heaven has crafted a love that is both magnificent and subtle, both overwhelming and gentle, a love that grows and deepens with time. Your hearts will learn each œYour's rhythms, each œYour's quirks, each œYour's silent language, until you are two souls moving as one. There is beauty in this slow unfolding, for it teaches patience, gratitude, and the true meaning of devotion. As an angel, I see the paths laid before you long before your feet ever touch them. I see the crossroads where you will hesitate, the moments where you will feel torn, and the seasons when you will wonder if you have somehow missed your way. I see the quiet prayers you whisper at night, the questions you carry in the secret places of your heart, and the longing that sometimes feels too deep for words. From where I stand, nothing about your journey is random, and nothing about your heart is overlooked. Every step is known, every tear is counted, and every hope is held safely within the heart of heaven. I see the way your heart will expand in the presence of this love that has been chosen for you. I see how your guarded places will soften, how the walls you built to protect yourself will slowly, gently, begin to lower as trust grows between you. I see the way your laughter will return more freely, how your eyes will shine with a light that comes from feeling truly seen, truly understood, and truly cherished. This love will not confine you, it will not demand that you shrink or hide any part of yourself. It will invite you to grow, to unfold, to stand more fully in who you really are. In this love, you will feel not smaller, but more whole. I see the joy and the laughter that will echo through the spaces you share. Simple, ordinary days will become sacred because you will see them through the eyes of gratitude. There will be inside jokes known only to the two of you, small traditions formed without planning, warm moments wrapped in shared glances that need no words. You will laugh over small mistakes, over burnt meals, over unexpected detours in your plans. You will find delight in the way they say your name, the way their presence calms the storms inside you. Even in the most mundane routines, you will feel a quiet sense of wonder that you are no longer walking alone. I also see the tears and the comfort that will be part of your story together. Love chosen by heaven does not mean a life without pain, but it does mean a life where you are not left to face that pain on your own. There will be evenings when the weight of the world seems heavy on your shoulders, and your future spouse will be the one who sits with you in that heaviness, holding your hand, listening to your heart, lifting you when you feel too tired to stand. There will be moments when you disagree, when misunderstandings arise, when old wounds surface. Yet even then, the intention of your hearts will be to understand, to heal, and to return to one another with greater tenderness. Your tears will not separate you, they will be woven into the deeper fabric of your bond. I see the quiet moments of reflection too, the mornings when you sit together in silence, sipping your coffee or tea, feeling the peace of simply being in each œYour's presence. I see nights when you lie side by side, speaking softly about your dreams, your fears, your memories, and the subtle ways your lives have been guided to meet. There will be times when you turn inward together, praying, meditating, or simply breathing in gratitude for the love you have been given. In these moments, heaven will feel very near, because divine love always draws the unseen and the seen closer together. There will also be exhilaration in the shared adventures you will experience. You will travel in ways both literal and metaphorical œYour, perhaps to new places in the world, perhaps to new parts of yourselves you never knew existed. You may explore new cities, new cultures, or simply new corners of your own hometown. You may start projects together, build a home, raise a family, serve others, or chase a dream that once felt too big to voice aloud. Hand in hand, you will step into unknown territories, and the courage you find in one another will surprise you. Where once you may have been afraid to leap, now you will leap together, knowing you have each other to hold on to. Heaven does not choose this lightly. Your future spouse is chosen not as a random companion, but as a soul whose journey intertwines with yours in ways that serve your highest good. This union is not about perfection in the worldly sense, but about alignment in the spiritual sense. The one chosen for you will have their own flaws, their own struggles, their own unfinished places. Yet these very imperfections will become opportunities for growth, compassion, and deeper connection. Your souls are meant to journey together, to support each other in growth, to reflect the divine love that exists within you both. In loving each other, you will be learning to love the divine more fully. You will be catalysts for each œYour's transformation. There are parts of you that will only awaken when you stand beside this person, and there are parts of them that will only blossom when they are bathed in the light of your love. You will mirror to each other not only the beauty and strength within, but also the wounds that still need healing. At times, this may feel uncomfortable, but it is sacred work. You will remind each other of the courage that has always lived inside you, the light that cannot be extinguished, and the beauty that persists even when life feels messy or uncertain. In this relationship, growth will not be a threat, it will be a shared commitment. Do not be disheartened by past disappointments or temporary loneliness. I have seen every moment when you felt forgotten, unseen, or left behind. I have watched as you wondered if love was meant for everyone but you, as you compared your path to others and felt lacking or delayed. I tell you, you are not late, and you are not behind. The timing of your life is unique because your soul is unique. The pauses, the delays, the endings œYour, they are not punishments. They are preparation. They are invitations to return to yourself, to remember your worth, to rebuild your heart on foundations that cannot be shaken by an œYour's choices. These seasons of emptiness, of waiting, of wanting more than what you currently see are the refining fires shaping you to receive the love that is destined for you. Every heartbreak has carved out more space within œYour, not for despair, but for depth. Every unmet expectation has turned your gaze away from what is shallow and toward what is truly meaningful. Every fleeting connection has taught you more clearly what your soul resonates with and what it cannot thrive within. None of these experiences are wasted. They are threads in the tapestry of your story, and one day, when you look back, you will see how every thread was needed to form the picture that now unfolds. Trust that nothing is wasted, for every experience has brought you closer to the one heaven has chosen. That time you learned to walk away from what hurt you, that season you spent learning to be content on your own, those days when you chose healing over bitterness, œYour, all of these were movements toward the love prepared for you. Even the moments you regret, the choices you wish you had made differently, are being woven into your growth. Heaven is not hindered by your detours. The chosen union is not undone by your past. Instead, your past becomes a testimony, œYour, evidence of how far you have come and how carefully you have been guided. The timing is perfect, even if it does not seem so from where you stand now. I know how difficult it can be for you to trust timing when your heart feels ready before your circumstances do. You see others finding love, starting families, building lives together, and you ask, œYour, when will it be my turn? œYour, from my vantage point, I see not only your longing, but the intricate movements of countless lives and circumstances that must align for this meeting to occur. Love like this is not rushed. It is set in motion with wisdom that accounts for every detail, œYour, your growth, their growth, the lessons you both must learn, and the environment in which your love will be able to truly flourish. Love does not hurry, nor does it falter. It may seem slow to you, but it is steady and sure. It arrives when the souls are ready, when hearts are open, when the world aligns in quiet perfection. Sometimes, what looks like a delay is actually a mercy. You may not yet see the storms you have been protected from, the disappointments you have been spared, or the version of yourself that needed time to emerge before you could fully receive and sustain the love that is coming. Trust that heaven is not indifferent to your longing. Heaven is honoring it by answering in the most complete and enduring way. When you finally meet, you will know. This knowing may not always appear as instant fireworks or dramatic signs, though for some it might. More often, it will be a deep, steady resonance in your soul, a sense of familiarity that you cannot easily explain. There will be recognition in your gaze, as if some part of you has been waiting for this moment far longer than your conscious mind can remember. You may feel a gentle peace that wraps around you, or an unshakable clarity that says, œYour, this is where I am meant to be. œYour, you may laugh together at the serendipity of it all. œYour, the seemingly random decisions that brought you to the same place at the same time, the near misses where your paths almost crossed before but did not, the ways your lives were weaving closer long before you realized it. You may marvel at the pain that shaped you in parallel, the lessons you learned separately that now become gifts you can offer each other. Beneath all the details and coincidences, there will be an unshakable certainty: this love is divine. Not perfect according to worldly standards, not free of challenges, but holy in its purpose and anchored in something far greater than the two of you alone. This is a love that was written into the stars, whispered in prayers, and guided by angels. Long before you gave words to your desire, heaven heard the faintest stirrings of your heart. There have been prayers spoken over you on your behalf, œYour, by you, by those who love you, and even by those who came before you. The love you will experience is the answer to many of those prayers. including the ones you barely dared to voice. It is a love that was created not by chance, but by intention, by the infinite wisdom of heaven itself. Prepare your heart now. You do not need to wait for this person to arrive before you begin to live, to heal, to become more of who you truly are. The preparation is not about becoming œYour good enough œYour to deserve love, for you are already worthy. It is about clearing away what no longer serves you œYour, old beliefs that say you are unlovable, fears that tell you you will be abandoned, patterns that keep you choosing what diminishes you. As you release these, you make more room for authentic love to take root. Prepare your mind by choosing thoughts that align with hope rather than despair. Notice when you start to tell yourself stories of scarcity, such as œYour love never works out for me œYour or œYour there is no one for me œYour, and gently replace them with truth. You are not forgotten, you are not unworthy, and you are not excluded from the gifts that heaven longs to give. Cultivate a vision of love that is healthy, balanced, and mutually honoring. Let go of the illusions that love must be chaotic to be intense, or painful to be real. Open your mind to a love that is both passionate and peaceful. Prepare your spirit by deepening your connection with the divine. Spend time listening inwardly, nurturing your intuition, and learning to recognize the subtle ways you are being guided. The more attuned you are to your inner knowing, the easier it will be to discern this person when they appear and to recognize the difference between a passing attraction and a soul-level connection. When you anchor yourself in the divine, you do not demand that your future spouse fill every empty place within you. Instead, you meet as two souls already connected to the source of love. Prepare your very being œYour, your daily life, your choices, your habits. Make room for this love in practical ways. Care for your body, your environment, your finances, your responsibilities. This is not about striving for perfection, but about creating a stable foundation upon which a shared life can be built. Ask yourself, if this person walked into my life today, would there be space for them in my schedule, in my home, in my heart? If not, gently begin to make that space. You are not just waiting, you are actively welcoming. Nurture the qualities that will allow this love to flourish: kindness, patience, understanding, humility, and courage. Kindness will soften the rough edges of difficult days. Patience will carry you through misunderstandings and seasons of change. Understanding will help you listen beyond words, to the deeper truths your partner sometimes struggles to express. Humility will allow you to admit when you are wrong, to apologize, to grow. Courage will empower you to be vulnerable, to speak your truth with love, and to remain open even when fear whispers that it is safer to close your heart. Be the partner that heaven already knows you can be. This does not mean molding yourself into an idealized image or suppressing your authentic self to fit someone else's expectations. It means embracing your true nature œYour, your gifts, your values, your dreams œYour, and allowing them to shine. It means learning to communicate with honesty and gentleness, to set healthy boundaries, to give love freely without losing yourself. The best preparation for being with the right person is becoming the truest version of yourself. Love will not just happen, it will be cultivated. It will begin with a spark, but it will be sustained by intention. Like a sacred flame, it must be tended. You will feed it with time, with presence, with honesty, with forgiveness. There will be days when it burns brightly without effort, and days when you must shield it from the winds of stress, fatigue, or external pressures. Yet when both of you are committed to protecting this flame, it will weather every storm and grow ever more radiant. Your soul will recognize this. There will be a sense of home, a feeling that you have arrived somewhere you have been longing for without fully realizing it. Together, you will create a life that reflects the beauty, grace, and wisdom of divine love. Your relationship will not be separate from your spiritual path, it will be an integral part of it. Through your love, others will glimpse something of œYour's heart. Your home, whether simple or grand, will become a sanctuary where peace, acceptance, and genuine joy can be found. And so, my beloved, wait with hope. Hope is not naive, it is a powerful force that keeps your heart open in a world that sometimes encourages you to close it. Walk your path with faith, trusting that even when you cannot see the road ahead, you are being guided step by step. You do not walk alone. I walk with you. Heaven walks with you. Every day you live with intention, every day you choose love over fear, you move closer to the fulfillment of what has been promised. Trust in the unseen hands that guide you. When a door closes, trust that it was not the door meant for you. When a chapter ends, trust that the story is not over. When someone cannot stay, trust that their departure creates space for what is truly aligned with your soul. The guidance you receive may not always be loud or obvious. It may come as a quiet nudge, a persistent inner knowing, a sense of peace or unrest. Learn to listen. Learn to trust. Love is on its way, even when the road feels silent. Know that you are loved beyond measure, even now, before your future spouse has appeared in your life. Your worth is not pending on a relationship status. You are already whole, already cherished, already held in a love that is eternal and unconditional. The union that awaits you is an expression of that love, not the source of it. When you understand this, you will no longer seek a partner to complete you, but to accompany you, to walk beside you as two complete souls growing together. You have been chosen beyond comprehension, not in a way that elevates you above others, but in a way that affirms you are not forgotten by heaven. There is a specific tenderness in the way your story is unfolding, tailored to your heart, your lessons, your calling. You are destined for a union that is eternal in heart and spirit. Even when your time on earth passes, the love you share will have left a lasting imprint on the world and on the souls you touch. Your future spouse has been chosen by heaven. Even now, they are being guided, shaped, and prepared, just as you are. There are experiences they must still walk through, lessons they must still learn, and healing they must still embrace before they can fully meet you in the depth of the love you are meant to share. As you think of them, you may send them blessings, prayers, and love, trusting that your souls are already connected in ways unseen. This person is none other than the one who will love you even on your hardest days, œYour, not only when you are strong, shining, and successful, but also when you feel fragile, uncertain, or discouraged. They will not turn away from your shadows, instead, they will stand beside you as you face them. They will remind you of your value when you doubt it, and they will celebrate your victories as if they were their own. Their love will not be perfect, but it will be sincere, and it will be anchored in a desire to grow together. They are the soul who will walk beside you for a lifetime, in whatever form that lifetime takes. Together, you will navigate change, aging, new seasons, and unexpected turns. There will be chapters of ease and chapters of effort. Through it all, the foundation of your bond will be mutual respect, steady commitment, and a shared sense of being guided by something greater than yourselves. You will not always agree, but you will always return to the intention to move forward side by side. They are the one meant just for you, your perfect match in the divine plan œYour, not because they fit every human ideal, but because their soul harmonizes with yours in a way that supports your highest unfolding. The things that truly matter to you deep down will matter to them as well. Where you are strong, you will help lift them, where they are strong, they will help lift you. Together, you will be more than the sum of your individual parts. And when the time comes, when the stars align and your paths finally cross in the physical world, you will understand more fully the meaning of these words I speak to you now. What today sounds like a promise from afar will one day feel like a memory you are living inside of. You will look back on your seasons of waiting and see how they prepared you, how they refined your desires, how they brought you home to yourself so that you could truly receive this love. Love will have arrived as heaven intended œYour, perfectly in its timing, divinely in its origin, and eternally in its essence. Until that moment, keep your heart soft, your faith alive, and your hope gently burning. You are held. You are guided. You are moving toward a love that has always, quietly, been moving toward you.